So this is a Bailey Senator Louisiana. I'm going to take you around the van and show you how it operates. The hitch up procedure we'll send through in a separate video. Have a separate video for this. That will demonstrate the ATC and the hitch up procedure. Front locker, you've got your gas bottle with gas regulator on the bulkhead. Gas valve on top, open and closed, depending on whether you're towing the van or whether you're not using the gas or whether you're using the gas system on board. You've got your wind down legs on either side at the front, so you'll see the wind down leg this side and the one on the opposite side. You've then got your battery box and your mains lead plugged into the power on site. You've got your water pump connection with your water pump drop down into your aqua roll. Your gas flue for the heating and hot water systems. Your fridge vents to allow all the carbon monoxide out the back of the fridge unit and also the heat from the back of the fridge. The wheel nuts will be torqued before it's delivered to you. However, we do recommend before you travel with the caravan that you torque the wheel nuts to 120 Newton meters each time. Back of the van, you've got your wind down legs on either side at the back of the van. Again, the same as you've got on the front. Then got your toilet system. The toilet tank here takes 3.5 litres of water and a cap full of the pink fluid. And then you've got your toilet cassette at the bottom here. Just have to grab the key for. So the toilet cassette itself, you release it by pulling the cassette back towards you. You've got an orange pressure relief button on the back to tip the waste away. When you're tipping the waste away, it'll actually release the pressure so it doesn't spit and splatter back at you. You've then got your empty neck here, so you'll turn this neck out and take the cap off to tip the waste away. The yellow cap here is actually a measure as well for the blue fluid that you're going to put into the system. So you're going to put 1 cap full of blue fluid and 1 litre of water into the waste cassette itself. The rest of the operation of the toilet is all done from the inside of the van. Then got a 3-pin plug just by the door, so you've got power into your awning. Coming inside the van, up to the right hand side of the door, you've got your main power, you've got your 12 volt, gas box locker on the outside, gas box light on the outside, 12 volt battery voltage, your water pump run, I'll explain this in a second, and your awning light just above the door on the outside. So the first thing we're going to do is to fill the water system. You can go over to each tap on board the caravan and open up the tap. You'll actually see I've completely filled the system at this point in time, and you'll actually see the water is hot already. As you can see, it's steaming away there. So what you'll do is you go around to each tap, open them all up on the hot side. You don't need to worry about the cold side because it'll draw the water straight off the tank for that, off the outside tank for that. So you'll open all the taps up on the hot side, but as you can see, all the taps and the shower working as it should do. Just turn the pump on so it gets some pressure up actually. As you can see, shower working as it should. To fill the water system though, once you've got all the taps open on the hot side, you go underneath the seat on the front side of the caravan, on the front right hand side, and you'll see a yellow valve just down on the floor there. That valve, when it's parallel with the floor, will allow you to fill the water system on board the caravan. The valves that you see here are for the onboard water tank, and that is the position you need to have them in to fill all the onboard water tank and the hot water tank down the front here. Once the water system, once all the valves are open in the correct position, you'll go to pump run. If you want to fill the big onboard tank that's down in the front of the caravan, you'll need to go fill tank first. Once that's full and the blue and the red light has disappeared here, you'll need to then switch back over to water pump run, and that will allow you to run from the onboard tank and draw the water from the cold water tank on the outside of the van. So that's your water system and how it works, how to fill it. Down below the seat on the far side of the caravan just here, you've got your water system. You've got your water heater, sorry. So you've got your electric water heater at the bottom here, and you've got your gas water heater just here also. So to use it on electric, you'll have to have this switch turned on here, and to ignite it on gas, you'll need to spin the dial round to the flame symbol just here on the outside. It will ignite on gas, and once it's ignited on gas, you'll be able to control the temperature of the water heater between 30 and 70 degrees on the dial just here. Once you're done with the van, you'll turn the water heaters back off, and you'll never run them without water in the system, because it could potentially burn out the element on the water tank. So that is your water heating for the caravan. You've then got your controls here for the fridge, which I'm going to go through next to operate the fridge. You've got 240 volts, and you control the temperature on the dial on the right hand side, as you can see. The thicker the mark is, the colder the fridge will be. You can run the fridge on 12 volt while you're towing, so you can spin the dial around to 12 volts, and that will allow you to chill the fridge as a cool box, but it will only work when you have got a car connected to the caravan itself. Now, to ignite the fridge on gas, you need to make sure the dial spins round to the bottom here, onto the gas symbol. You've got a pilot light on this side here, so the red line here is actually a pilot light. That red line will not always go all the way up to the top of the green section. It will normally stay on the black line here. It will occasionally though go past, and it will stay on the green at the top there on occasion. To ignite it, you press the valve in and hit the igniter. And when it ignites, you'll notice the green light, the red line comes round. So as you can see, the red line's now starting to come around towards the green. Once it has ignited, you'll need to hold in the temperature valve for around 5 to 10 seconds, just to allow the thermocouple to warm up, so it keeps the fridge cold. You can then control the temperature again, as you did on the electric, on the dial just here. Next up, we're going to go to the cooker. So you can see the cooker's working. It should microwave, very much like your standard household microwave. Cooker. I'm just going to stand the tablet up so you can see the cooker working as it should. So that is the hob working as you'd expect it to. Next up is the grill. See the grill's working. So as you can see, the grill is now lit. In the bottom here, your oven. There we go, ignited and working away. The next thing we're going to come to is the heating system on board the caravan. So you can control the heating in two different ways. Just need to find the dial for that. Now in the bedroom area, you'll have a control panel just here on the wall. So the electric room heater, you'll need to have the switch on just here. Then you'll need to select the relevant power source down the side of the dial, so between 500 and 2000, and that will depend on what caravan site you're on. As you can see here, on site we're running 2000 watts through the heating system, and you can control the temperature on the dial just here. The higher you go with the number, the hotter the heater will be. Just going to turn that off and turn the switch back off. To ignite the heater on gas, you've got the gas valve just here. You'll push down the gas valve, spin it round to between 10 and 9. Hold down the gas valve, and in this pilot light, in this window just here, you'll see there, it's just ignited on gas. When it has ignited, you'll hold down the gas valve again for 5 to 10 seconds, just to allow the system to warm up. Then you slowly release the gas valve, and you can control the temperature on the dial on top. If you wish to use blown air on board the caravan, you can do that. You've got a fan speed up on the top here. The dot in the centre is for the heat to come out the front of the heater just here. And if you want to have blown air, so it comes out the vents around the caravan, you can put it onto blown air on this side, and that is continuous blown air. The A on this side is for automatic, so essentially when the caravan warms up to the correct temperature, the heater will cut out, and then when it cools down again, the blown air will kick back in with the heater. Lastly, I'm going to show you on board this particular caravan is the air conditioning unit. So you press the power button here in the centre to turn it on. There we go, it's just coming on, give me a second. And then you can control the fan speed on the button just here, as you can see. And then you've got your temperature up and down on the buttons on the right hand side. I don't know whether you can hear that in the video, that is putting out a lot of cold air. To turn the control off, or to turn the air conditioning unit back off, you press the power button. It will take a few seconds before it stops. Then as you can see, the air conditioning is back off. Just show you the toilet system actually, because I haven't shown you that. Toilet system, electric flush on top, just here. And then down at the bottom, you have your grey waste handle. So the grey waste handle will need to be opened up before you use the toilet at all, so it allows the waste to go into the toilet cassette underneath the caravan. If you have any further questions on the Bailey Senator Louisiana, please do give us a call here at the Caravan Company, and we'll be more than happy to help. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.